Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at a really concise but powerful piece. It's called The Story of Arun, the Boy Who Never Quit, found in a new DOC document.
Right.
And our mission, especially for you, the learner, is to really pull out the core ideas here about, well, perseverance. How do you push through when things get tough to actually reach your goals? You know, the kind of stuff that actually matters.
And the focus is this young boy, Arun. He's from a poor village.
Right.
He has this really big dream.
A huge dream, yeah. He wants to become an engineer, not just for himself, but to help his whole community.
Mm-hmm. And what hits you right away is just how tough his starting point is, poverty, helping his dad in the fields.
Studying by an oil lamp, no electricity, it just paints such a vivid picture, doesn't it? The challenges were immense from day one.
Absolutely. It sets up this stark contrast between his reality and his ambition.
And then you layer on the discouragement from others, people actually telling him, you're poor, you can't be an engineer, just like that.
Which is unfortunately something a lot of people face, right? Those external voices saying you can't, or sometimes internal ones too.
Definitely. So how did he manage that? How did he stop those voices from, winning?
Well, that's really the heart of it, I think. The story makes it clear. Despite everything, despite even failing exams sometimes.
Right. It wasn't a smooth ride.
Not at all. But the key thing the text emphasizes is that he didn't quit. It wasn't about avoiding failure. It was about persistence.
Persistence, exactly. It wasn't like some magic talent, but presented more as a choice he made.
Yeah, a conscious decision. And it seems like a particular quote really helps cement that.
Ah, the quote. Yes. He saw something that said, winners are not people who never fail, but people who never quit.
Simple words, but you can see how that would land with someone in his position. It completely reframes failure.
It really does. Failure isn't the end. It's just part of the process if you keep going. It gives you permission to stumble.
Exactly. It shifts the mindset from, I failed, it's over, to I failed, what's next? That resilience piece is huge. It's amazing how a few words can sort of unlock that.
And that shift, plus obviously a lot of hard work, that's what got him through. He passes the entrance exam, gets into a really good engineering college.
You can just imagine, can't you? The parents' pride, the village celebrating. It wasn't just his success anymore.
No, it lifted everyone, which highlights how achieving a personal goal can have these wider positive ripples.
And the story doesn't stop there, which I think is important. It goes beyond just him making it.
Right. He comes back.
He comes back as a successful engineer, and he uses his skills for the village, building roads, getting electricity, tangible things.
And starting a school for poor kids, which brings it full circle, doesn't it? Helping others facing the same struggles he did.
It really underscored that idea of purpose. His dream wasn't just for him, ultimately.
So the story spells out the moral pretty clearly. No matter how hard life is, if you don't give up, you can reach your dream. And for you, the learner, listening to this, maybe feeling bogged down by a challenge, it's a reminder, isn't it? Feeling overwhelmed at the start, that doesn't mean you can't get there.
Yeah, it's a powerful message against giving up too soon, just because the path looks steep initially. Arun's story, while maybe simple on the surface, really drives home the value of just sticking with it.
So summing it up, Arun's journey is a potent example. Perseverance, that unwavering kind, really can break down huge barriers, personal or societal, to achieve something big.
Absolutely. And maybe a final thought to leave with everyone. Think about the Aruns you might know, people in your own field, maybe, or just in life, who defied the odds simply because they refused to quit.
Yeah.
What can we learn from their stories? And maybe more importantly, how can we take a bit of that never quit spirit and apply it to our own goals, whatever they might be, big or small? Something to think about.